Hey everybody, what's up? Day 107 of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, day by day, where we continue to hold the line by doing our own thing and figuring out this whole free to play the journey uh, based upon nobody in particular's farming strategy, but formulating our own as we go along the way. So, I mentioned yesterday that they had put out, or I don't know, was it yesterday? Maybe it was 105. That they had come up with the tier 2 requirements for Princess Leia and Newt had done this video where he was like, Jabba's going to be in the requirements, and Dr. Afra, and all this. And I'm like, I said that I had posted, see Dr. Afra, Iden, all this stuff. And danged if they didn't put out the rest of the requirements today. And I'm like, you know what? Aside from the fact that it has like zero amount of pilots in this galactic journey, how many Relic 9s are there? There's like, I don't know that they've posted the official last three, but we know what they are because they're on the website. It's Lobot Relic 3. It's Drogon Relic 7. It's, oh my gosh, CLS. CLS is the journey, and there's two more, but none of them. But it's not like they're anything big. They're really simple, and it's nobody that we thought. Lobot. We all knew that one of the people was going to be Drogon, but then Lobot. Who saw that coming? And then CLS as the journey character. I have CLS already. CLS is nothing. Everybody, people were thinking Farm Boy because you still don't need Farm Boy for anything. So it made sense that it would be Farm Boy, but it's not. It's CLS. And then it's like, this is gonna drive me nuts. And I was gonna pause the video to look it up on my computer, but then I'm like, you know what? I was looking at it on my phone, so let's just do that again. So let me wait for it to load real quick. Yeah, it's Drogon Relic 7. It's CLS Relic 7. It's Bausch Leia, so a second version of Leia. So you got Rolo and Bausch Leia. Relic 5. It's Chewpio. So 3PO and Chewie, Relic 7. And then Lobot, Relic 3. Holy smokes. So once again, the you've got you got R2, who we already have, obviously. We got CLS, who we already have, obviously. There's Chewpio, who we're going to need for the CLS team when we get it up and going properly. There's just, I think the word is stunned. I think everybody was thinking this was going to be crazy based upon how everybody else has been. And from my perspective, it's really hilarious that it's not. It's just not anything big. It's just a lot of borderline pedestrian requirements. And, I mean, obviously, if you're at, where Nooch is, or Gerbil, or people that have been playing this game. Basically, if you've been playing this game for I don't know, 2 or 3 million. If you're at 2 or 3 million, maybe you've been playing this game for 2.5 years or so. I feel like you're gonna pick up layout really easily. I mean, it's they put in four marquee characters, which are you have to take your time for, but there's no Relic 9, is there? Did I miss it? And there's a Relic 9? Because R2's Relic 8, and I could be wrong, but I don't think so. It's like there's definitely not 2 Relic 9s like there was with for the Leviathan. Yeah, there's not even a Relic 9 at all. There's 2 Relic 7s. There's 2 Relic 7s. You gotta get Drogon to Relic 7 also. You gotta get CLS to Relic 7. You gotta get Scout Trooper to Relic 7. But the highest Relic character you need is R2. And so all of these characters are very, very reasonable. It's like, and so it's basically the point where it's like nobody has to do anything really. And, you're not really going heavy on relics. It's just that you have to spend the time that the additional time that you would basically spend relicking a character. Instead of that, you have to spend it where's grief? You have to spend that time. What? Oh my gosh. I thought I clicked grave. Oh well. So it's basically the time you would have to spend relicking a character. Instead, you have to spend that acquiring 4 marquees, which, and I saw somebody said that they saw confirmation that what's his name? The Beskar Moff Gideon was going to end up being the next Conquest character. Guys, I'm putting together these squads as fast as I can. I'm trying to get through this stuff as quickly as I can, because it's like, I told you the other day with my struggle with shifting in the normal Conquest, because I took somebody else's advice, and it's like I'm costing myself how much resources because I did that. And I know that set me back. That set me back, what, 3 weeks by not doing Conquest, plus all the time until it comes back. And but maybe I'm able to get some other characters up for my Hyperdrive account. And I'm just like, okay, wish I wouldn't have done that. But anyway, we're still 2,000 from the next level, so I think it's going to take us another 2 days yet to get to 63. And I don't like saying that, because it's like, are we there yet? But we're not, and we're not, it's not going to happen. I wish we could get there. I wish we could get there faster, but we're struggling so much. We're struggling so much. I'll take bigs off your hands there. Is there anybody? Come on, need some more TIE Fighter. We're so close. We're at 73 of 100 on the TIE Fighter now, and it's like, come on. Let's get there faster. Because I don't want to be sitting around having to wait for this thing. It's like, it's getting a little faster. But, I think people, I think people will, of course, be offended that there's no Relic 9, but when they realize that they have to do another marquee instead, and that's basically filling in the gap, instead of having acquired all the crap for Relic 9, I do expect there to be some outrage, because it would just be so comical if there wasn't. It would be peak. It would just be peak lack of whatever, which I have there's nothing that tells me that people are not gonna use very much, if any, self-awareness when it comes to this. And I guess that's understandable to a large extent. I do wish that self-awareness existed more, but whatever. So yeah, we're under the 2,000 threshold. We need about 1,900 more, less than 1,900 more. And we got 40. We got 120 still again. We got a 220 still yet to get, and then we got another 20. So that's 240 left, and then the daily rewards are going to give us another 220. So that's going to give us about another 500 more, which will put us at 17. So we might hit it tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to go run through this stuff real quick to see where we end up today. We're just going to grab these. We're going to go ahead and do all these pulls like I normally do. It's only 5,000. Once again, we're hoping for snips, mace, and all that good stuff. I'm going to pause so you don't have to watch. Kind of painful. You're up. Be alright. Alright, so the only thing we ended up pulling from that was two entire Plo Koon shards. Just 2 Plo Koon shards. I'm going to go ahead and do it in here. I saw our buddy, Team Grogu had said that him and I are in the same arena shard, and this was back when I posted the Rex question yesterday, which of course when you're seeing this won't be yesterday, will have been like a while ago at this point. But I was like, oh yeah, I saw somebody had sent me a request, but I was like, I don't know who you are, so basically it ended up being, I just crap canned it because I didn't know who it was. But it's not really hard. It's not like we're pushing really hard into arena. We're just doing it, picking up the win, calling it good. We're above 500. I ain't mad about it at all. Not mad about it at all about being above 500. I don't know really what that gives me in terms of everything or whatever, but it gives me something. So don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole war thing here. We're just going to get the one and call it good and move on, and then I'll come back and do this late tomorrow or maybe later tonight or whatever. We'll have to see what happens. We're just going to go ahead and part this on auto and just blow through it real quick. But yeah, if we can make it to 83, that would be solid tomorrow. That would be really good. I don't know that we will, but if we can, it's certainly welcome that if we make it to 83 tomorrow, because that's going to be, if we can make it there on day 108, I think that would be pretty good. As I was in that peak It's obviously not peak efficiency or whatever, but for what it is, we're going to go. I would try this, but I've tried to attack this thing multiple times, and this Y-Wing destroys my team. So, I mean, obviously I don't know a lot about the Y-Wing, but just know I don't have a chance to beat that team. This one I probably don't have a chance to beat. What I find interesting is on these low things, like this guy using home one, he's using the Phoenix, which it's interesting. He's using the but I mean, this guy is obviously probably just farming the Phoenix crew. I mean, he's probably, if I had to guess, he's probably using a Rex team and thing, and then this is Cassian doing, it looks like. So lineup. This is just classic Galactic Republic lineup, so not really surprised there. And I'm not really not thinking that we're gonna get through this, but maybe we get lucky. I don't know. One thing. No, I don't like that we're behind them on speed, but it is to be expected. But I'm gonna go straight at Ahsoka. Straight at Ahsoka. We're gonna throw everything we got. And I didn't really expect to beat Ahsoka. We get the taunt up. Do we pay? That's basic here. See if we can get target lock. And they cleanse, and that's not good. And here comes Anakin. Yep, we're done. Figured Anakin was going to be the reinforcement. Can bring out Biggs for a taunt. That's not going to taunt. Now the taunt's out. That's good. And of course, blew out of the sky just immediately because he was so weak. Not really surprised by that. And it took us that long to get through Snips. To get through Ahsoka. But yeah, I you know, it is kind of good to see somebody going after, to not going, because this is, this guy, who knows if this guy's actually playing anymore. He could just be in the shard and not even be playing, but yeah, we're just getting annihilated, which, not like I'm surprised by it at all. Let's put on auto and finish up. Actually, you know what? There's no chance of me winning this now, so just call it. Which I knew was probably going to happen. I wasn't in need to lose. So let's see where we end up. Do we claim all this? We're going to be over 17, so we're going to have to pick up 14 tomorrow. So we might hit it tomorrow. We might hit 83 tomorrow. That'd be good if we did. Wouldn't mind that at all. I'm definitely going to push like that, and we're definitely going to try to plan for that. I don't know that that's possible, though. I don't. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to try to make that happen tomorrow, but that's all I got for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back for day 108 tomorrow. Till then, make sure you hold the line. And I'll see you tomorrow.